AP ratio with her Q. But now you don't. There's no point building AP on her, like predominantly AP even. Especially if you're ahead, you want that tank because you're gonna do the damage you do already, and you're not gonna change that much. Like the more AP you build, it's not gonna change the Q that much. It's not gonna do that much damage difference. So you want to build tank.
I mean, I think Elise just went too ham on that Orianna. Like, they got her very low. Orianna only landed her ult on one person. She was on about 300 HP. Elise was about maybe full HP. She rappelled onto Orianna. Caitlyn and Braum peeled for Orianna, and Elise just got deleted. I mean, if Elise was maybe peeled back, because since Orianna was pretty much out of the fight, then maybe Kung Fu Fandas might have pulled the team fight around, but Our Story just reinitiated, killed Elise, then moved further ahead and chased down the others, and that was an easy. I think it was is it 4 for 2, maybe 3 for 2? But
I'm not quite sure. But Kung Fu Fanda, they're just going around taking kills whenever they can. They're cleaning up. That shows.
Oh, that's a perfect shockwave. That was a perfect.
She is on point with these shockwaves today.
But unfortunately, Our Story didn't follow up with anyone else. No. But that is damage put down on the champions.
One thing to know, Outlast Story, it's the same story over and over again. We see it from every team. People overstay their welcome, and as you saw, even though Orianna got that really good ult, she didn't get much from it. She only got 1 kill. Did she even get a kill from that? I'm not sure whether that was...
not get a kill, I don't think.
But she didn't get anything, whereas they all stayed around, and Kung Fu Panda just picked up what they did. They stayed after the team fight, sorry, and Kung Fu Panda just picked them off.
Definitely. I mean, sometimes overstaying and pushing, keeping pressure up. If someone's split pushing top lane, they're keeping pressure bot lane, then fine, stay. But
I think for a few kills that wasn't worth.
Exactly. I mean, looking at the goal difference now, Our Last Story is 7,000 gold ahead now.
Definitely.
They've pulled it up from being only 900 gold difference to about 7,000, well 6,000 now. So that's pretty good for Our Last Story.
He's got Negatron cloak, so she's starting to build magic resist.
But you did see Kung Fu Fandas winning some team fights previously. I mean, if they can pull it off again, if Orianna misses her ult, Malphite only hits one person, then Kung Fu Fandas have the potential to turn the game around completely.
Mm-hmm. But at the moment, it's just that it's Orianna and Orianna, maybe even Vi. Vi's more the early game. She was the celebrity. Now it's all about Malphite and Orianna.
I mean, if you look at the CS wise, I mean. Orianna is, what, 80 CS ahead of Lulu right now?
Yeah, it's insane. It's completely insane why this Lulu has just been farming. I don't understand it. Especially with the wave clear from that Q. But the same could be said about Malphite. He's caught up with Xin. Earlier on, he had almost less than half of Zin's CS, and now he's caught up. So that's really nice to see. He's taking initiative and he's saying, "Look, guys, this is Malphite." That pun happened. That pun happened. This is Malphite, not my fight. Malphite. Just making sure you got that, because I thought that was amazing.
I do applaud that pun. Oh, it's rather embarrassing. I'm not quite sure yet. But we do see Vi and Malphite having banshees already, which counteracts Zin's ult or Lulu's ult if they get knocked up.
At least taking that big Wraith. At least she didn't take the small ones. Bunch. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. They're going around for the red. Oh no! They're being collapsed on. They did not expect that.
A collapse on. We have a Braum ultimate coming down, but missing. Well, hitting no one at all.
Yeah.
Fresh hooking Malphite. Zin has gone straight onto Nez.
Oh wow! I can't even tell you what's going on. Right.
Shockwave hits 3 people.
Shockwave, man, that chunked.
That is
that's very nice.
5-4-1 for Our Last Story, and that's just. I mean,
it's just the power of that comp.
I mean, Elise was. I think she was out of position, and she just got caught out. She just got pounced on, literally. Pounced on, and there was nothing they could do.
Yeah.
And considering she has 8 of the kills of Kung Fu Fandas.
Maybe it's something they should be thinking about, is maybe trying to give the kills to the carries and not just the jungler.
I mean, definitely. I mean, if you look at our last story,
all their carries, yeah.
Both the carries are quite fed right now with 8-3 on Caitlyn and 13-2 on Orianna. I mean, by 3-7-5, it's jungler score. She's not really participated in that much out of the 30 kills.
Yeah.
But she has tried giving the kills to Orianna or Caitlyn, and like what the positions say, they're the carry lane usually.
Yeah.
And it's quite important in a ranked 5. In solo queue, the jungler, if you're a really good jungler, playing really high tier.
Yeah, that's a completely different story though. I would say that wouldn't be. It's a completely different story. It's not our last story. Try to make a joke with it. Couldn't think of anything. So.
But in this story.
In this story, my story, right? I'm gonna keep moaning about it, but maybe the game could have gone a tiny. I'm not saying that's the reason, but maybe even building tank on at least could have, you know, saved a few of these fights. Just having that utility, considering they need that utility to escape this team's hard engage. And there goes Malphite. If Elise was there, no, if Orianna was there, man, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
Ultimate, but I mean, Brom's already used this ultimate, but they're still turning around team fights 1-for-1 right now. Zin and Vi's down. Fresh is just down. And Brom.
And that's the thing. These are the sort of fights that this Kung Fu Fanda really wants. Is the long sustained fights, and they're just not getting them. Oh, very nice to be done by at least the TP. That's swag. That was good. He scared her. So she went back down. That was just all about team communication there. Getting that last kill. And you see the minions are flooding into Kung Fu Fanda's base.
Yep, the Winians are now attacking the Nexus turrets. Fresh is back up.
It's all about the Winians
now, but you know, they're training out for the Baron.
They're wearing their team jerseys. They're doing it.
I mean, you can, with these team fights, the last 2 team fights especially, you've seen the raw power of literally, it's a basic wombo combo setup. We all know that.
Yeah.
But they're not playing it as a wombo combo. They're playing it as, you know, Malphite split off 2 or 3 people in a fight for last. They went down. Orianna's ult went on a different group of people. I mean, Brom's ult missed. But it split every single one of them up. So then, you know, they're like, right, they can't hit any of the wombos. Let's go for it. I mean, sense of security.
It's something they need to refine on, because if they can get this comp working where they can actually combo all the abilities together, it will make it completely change the game. They would be able to win fights without any casualties.
It would be a 5-0.
Yeah,
potentially.
What Kung Fu Fanda needs to work on is fanning out and not sticking to each other, because we've seen a lot of Orianna shouldn't happen. Yeah, definitely a lot of clumping.
But at the end of the day, even if they suffered casualties, they've taken Baron. They've aced the team with only 1 or 2 casualties, and
it's just been really well played.
Exactly.
And I think as time goes on, I think Kung Fu Fanda will learn about avoiding these sort of clumping issues. They don't need this. Like there's no reason why they need to be clumped together, considering they're a utility based comp as well. Exactly. They don't need to be together. They can fan out. They need to pick one target and focus on it. And I'd be saying Orianna would be the perfect person. Obviously, they can't get to him now. There's no way they can get to him unless they're picking him out, because they've got so much CC and just their wombo combo. If they all try and go on one target, they're just going to wombo combo you. All they need to do is find a pick, and it's very hard to do that now. They're so far behind. They've got their inhibitor exposed. Finding a pick now is going to be really hard.
Definitely, I completely agree. I mean, with the fresh shucks, maybe if he could pull in Orianna or Caitlyn.
Maybe, yeah. Even still,
it'll be a very close fight.
You do that, you'll got Malphite in your face saying, "Alright, mate, how's it going? I'm gonna hold you now." And no one wants that, you know.
No one wants to say hi to the Malphite. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he's a friendly guy, but you know, he's got like these. You know, he's just like he's the jockey. No one wants to be friends with the jockey, because you know he's gonna screw with you and throw you in trash dumpsters. Trash dumpsters, new
A
thing.
LeBron James slam dunk.
Then again, you got Braun, this big friendly guy. You want to go up to him and give him a hug, and then he does that to Elise. So I don't know where I'm going with this.
I mean, it's a 15,000 gold difference now.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's safe to say this game's over unless our love story makes a massive mistake. They're just they're doing really well in splitting up, but at this point they don't need to do their one-bow combo.
Some good poke on Caitlyn.
At least a rival ran the wrong way. The tower, that could have been disastrous if they chose to go in for that, but they didn't. They want to play it safe. They want to say, look, let's just farm. Let's not do anything too serious. Let's just chill. Like, they're saying to each other, let's just calm down. We can win this easily. They've got an exposed in here. We've got Baron.
If
we've got Baron now.
Our last story should now just rotate top, and basically the Winions would push out mid.
Yep.
And if they siege top, eventually the Winions from mid lane, after the fresh inhibitors has been down, will push out, and Kung Fu Fandas have an option to defend top or bot turret, or to let the Winions attack the Nexus turrets. So they will have to engage, and I think that would secure the game for our last story. But it looks like they're just heading down mid lane to try and siege again, to push with the Winions.
Yeah.
I think what they need to do now is ignore mid lane.
Yeah.
Exactly. They need to rotate top or rotate bot.
There's nothing you can do in mid anymore.
No, I'd go for bot. I mean, obviously you can push Malphite down there. He's got his teleport ready, but you want the bottom inhibitor for when the next Baron respawns.
Exactly, for Baron control.
Yeah. I was gonna say the best thing they can do right now probably is go top, just because they're near Baron. If they go bot and start pushing bot, and Baron comes up, then they're gonna lose a free Baron.
Well, that's true.
But the same could be said, like, if they go bot, then it just depends when Baron's up now, and it's up in 1 minute 50. So I don't think they're gonna do it. I think it's best to stick top, because if they get this tower, or even if they don't get this tower, they can go back to Baron, and then they can siege again because they've got that long sustain from the Baron.
I mean, Malphite Red now is attacking bot turret unchallenged, and
that's true.
Kung Fu Fandas need to engage, even if it's 4v5, and Malphite will teleport, but that just by not doing anything, they're losing bot turret. It's already going down. It's about to go down. It's gone down. Lulu's gone to hell.
Really nicely played. They're not getting too close. They're just keeping it in bay. And as I say, they're going for.
Braum has engaged.
Freshy's gone way too far.
Fresh has gone straight for Orianna.
Yep.
Orianna still has a shockwave up.
There's nothing you can do against that Orianna at this point. Orianna is way too fed, unfortunately.
I mean, Orianna still has a shockwave up. She didn't.
Even she missed it.
But she has just used it and missed. But
she didn't get she didn't get a gold star for that ult, unfortunately. But I don't think she's a gold star, because in our eyes, she's the brightest star.
The brightest star.
Yeah.
Well,
she's walking to the purple Nexus. She's like, "You alright? How's it going? I like your place."
I mean, it's a surprising match compared to their solo queue. I was going to say YOLO queue, but the solo queue MMR, like, Kung Fu Fandas had a Diamond 1, a Diamond 2, Gold 5, Plat 4, and a Gold 5. They're against Plat 3, Plat 5, Plat 2, Gold 4, and Gold 5. I mean, the odds in solo queue would have been on Kung Fu Fandas' side, but the team composition from our last story and just the general play. Early game, Caitlyn won bot lane, Orianna won mid lane. They had troubles with top lane, but I was there to counter gank, as in Elise even, and they just pushed the game and continued to push the gold and advantages forward to win the game.
Oh, GG.
So, GG, well played. Our last story, and bad luck, Kung Fu Fandas.
It's just little things. Both teams were playing really well laning wise, but it's just, again, they need to sort out what they're going to do in team fights, because it seemed very messy.
No, definitely agree.
They were going in like one at a time, and whereas they should have been focusing as a mobility comp. They want to be moving constantly and just making it hard for the enemy to catch one target. They don't want to clump, and they were clumping, and that just led to that ultimately led to our last story just getting them all in one spot and just giving them a little shaking them, blending them like a blender, like a milkshake. And they drank that milkshake, and do you know what that milkshake was called? It was called Victory. Thank you guys. I'm happy with that, and that's me done. The milkshake of victory.
I do feel like Elise's build did not do anything for him.
Yeah, as I said, the tank. If she was gonna go Rylai's, I think definitely finish off Leandre's first. I don't think Rylai's was needed. Because,
I mean, Elise
sorry.
went full damage.
Yeah,
I mean, if you look at the damage charts right now, she's done 21k damage, most damage out of the team.
Yep.
Fine, but they had no tank.
Yeah, that's not what they want.
They only had Fresh. They only had Fresh to soak up all the damage, and she tried to build a tank.
Sustained fights. They want to be mobile.
Exactly. She tried building tank with Rylai's and Abyssal Scepter at late game, but
she could have built anything other than them. Like Spirit Visage would have been fine.
But
it was
a good game.
It was a good game. Just a few things need to be sorted out between the team.
And the CS differences between Orianna and Lulu.
That was really surprising. I feel like Lulu could just Q in if she wants and pick up as much harm. Same with Orianna, but Orianna actually did that. And it seems like Lulu just didn't really go for CS. She's more interested in roaming, but her roams weren't that successful, unfortunately. She should just either said to herself, I'm going to stick to CS or I'm going to roam. And I think that undecisiveness made her lose a lot of gold because obviously that wasn't the leading factor of why that game was a loss. It's just another thing that it should probably work on is whether she should go down for those fights or not.
Just having a looking at the team gold advantage with the new match history.
Yep.
It's just never, ever.
Never in their favour.
Well, I mean, you can just see it's just from 20 minutes. That's when our last story put the shoe on, rammed it up their ass, and went to town with it.
Yeah, basically. So, GG to our last story, and it looks like it's not going to be their last story. After all, they're going to be writing a new book, a new chapter in their lives called Winning, and they're going to be sipping their milkshakes whilst writing this book.
What are you talking about?
No one needs to know.
The gold has never just been on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know. Two of us has been from Fresh Vibes. I am Lang Mantis, and this is Asian J, the sweet ass Alistair, and then we've got Matt. Say hi, Matt. I don't know why I'm telling you to say hi. I mean say bye, not hi. Right? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Just sitting, we're just chilling. But thank you in all seriousness for watching the stream, and later on you'll see the updated standings. That's the one, and then the fixtures as well. No news on Fresh Vibes yet. We don't know when we're playing. That's all Neil's fault. But I presume we'll be playing tomorrow at some point, so look forward to that. And I'll continue failing at life. I don't really know. Is there much to say, guys? Anything you want to say?
Nah, I think that's it. Really.
Is that it? I never know how to end things. Well, again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and keep leaguing and keep causing riots. And
Wait, your jokes are so bad.
No, they're not. Okay, and finally, if you think about it, you thought about it. Okay, thanks. Okay.
Anyway guys, that concludes week 2, day 3 of the Cyber Gaming UK LoL League, with some interesting casting for tonight. we should be back on schedule with normal casters and a lot more games played tomorrow night, guys. So, again, thank you for turning out, and